Hey there, I'm Taryn, teaching you how to rediscover yourself through the lens of Jesus by ditching self doubt, the need to please, and the desire to do it perfectly. In this video, I'm going to share 3 things that no one tells you about conquering self doubt that will actually set you up to better navigate those moments where you feel less than confident. And I'll equip you with 3 new mindset shifts so that you can believe truth about yourself more easily, step into a steady feeling of authenticity, and find freedom in a calm confidence. Along the way, I'll give examples of what it looks like to invite the Lord into this process with you so you can rely on His power. Knowing you're not in this alone and you don't have to figure it out on your own, it opens your spirit up to humility, an essential characteristic of growth. Peeking back at my childhood, I can recall memories of feeling crawl out of my skin uncomfortable with who I was. Up until a few years ago, striving was my middle name. Going above and beyond was so core to who I was that I couldn't separate my worth from the things I did. When I committed to learning about myself, it quickly became apparent that I had no idea what authentic me really looked like. She was buried underneath people-pleasing, perfectionism, overthinking, codependency, procrastination, and anxiety. On my journey out of self-doubt, I discovered a path that I have now taken over 100 clients on, that I wish I had when I was where you are. But with this hard-won wisdom, I want to guide you to learn how to navigate self-doubt in an honest, honoring, and sustainable way. The reason you are stuck in self-doubt is you're really good at protecting yourself. Your mind spends all its time spinning with ideas of how you should take less risks. That's how we're going to look at self-doubt. Not as this thing you do that makes you insecure, but as this protective tool. What we want to do together is look at 3 lies or pitfalls that keep you from conquering self-doubt and equip you with a mindset shift so you can begin to see things differently and imagine what's possible. Pitfall number 1. I will overcome self-doubt and never feel this way again. See if you can hear this pitfall in my story. I love personality quizzes. If that's you, hit like. I went on a girls' trip and we spent the entire night taking a 182 question Enneagram quiz. That's my dedication to personality quizzes. About 4 years into my healing self-doubt journey, I took a couples quiz. When the results displayed, a rush of shame came with them. The highest score you could get in the people pleaser category went to this girl. I had spent the last 4 years trying to recover from this soul-sucking behavior just for some quiz to tell me, you still do it? Like a lot. The screenshot of results, I pulled that up 3 more times that day just to double check. Maybe I read it wrong. But after that original frustration mellowed out, I realized I don't need a quiz to validate for me that I've grown. I know I have. Sometimes you feel like you should have better results for the work you're putting in. Friend, hear this. Having an old thought process or a behavior pop up doesn't mean you're backsliding. It doesn't mean you haven't made any progress. We are so quick to go from seeing one flaw in ourselves and jumping to the conclusion that we're in the same place as we were before. If you do this too, friend, that's a lie. Long-time patterns don't just go away. You learn to notice them and choose differently. Think about it like turning the volume down on those loud voices of self-doubt. Over time, they get quieter and quieter, and your ability to choose different thoughts and choices gets stronger and stronger. So the mindset shift is this. If your goal is to get rid of this feeling of self-doubt or to fix the part of me that questions myself, well, then you're going to be really hard on yourself when there are remnants or leftover pieces that still linger. The mindset that you can overcome self-doubt once and for all leads to shame. But if your goal instead is this, I will learn how to trust in my ability to navigate situations even with uncomfortable feelings present. Well, then you can embrace the fact that growth takes time and be proud of how far you've come. Compassion brings peace to you on your journey to ditch self-doubt and develop self-trust. This is a key mindset shift in learning to gift yourself grace as you grow. We talk about this more inside my free community, Rediscover You, Release People-Pleasing and Perfectionism. Because we don't often make enough space to celebrate progress and embrace the pace of our growth. If that sounds supportive to you, you can find a link to join that free community in the description below. Now, invite the Lord into this process. It can just look like praying, Lord, thank you that there is not a thing about me I have to fix before I can come to you. You say that you see me faultless. Will you help me to see myself the way you see me? You say I can come to you with confidence. Will you show me how to anchor my confidence for myself in you? I can't believe that you're a dad that's proud of me. Thank you for being with me and not leaving when the discomfort is overwhelming. Pitfall number 2, judging yourself. Judging yourself can sound like, I should be farther along by now, or I shouldn't be feeling like this right now. Anytime the phrase I should is involved, judgment is nearby. Another example is if I was really XYZ, then I would. Something my clients say a lot is if I was really healing, then I wouldn't still think like this. Or if I was really saved by Jesus, then I wouldn't still feel afraid. These thoughts are rooted in shame and perfectionism. Friend, negative thoughts are normal. They are here to protect us and make sure that we are not taking any risks that could hurt us. But as you know, risk is required to get what you want, and that is to break free from self-doubt. It requires courage and perseverance, 2 things you can do. But when judgment comes in, it adds a layer. Not only are you questioning your abilities, but you're judging yourself for questioning your abilities. The mindset shift here is to begin to recognize should or shaming language and interrupt it with this truth. I can love myself, especially here. Or, in this moment, my presence is valuable and I am enough. We're going to invite the Lord into this moment, and that can just sound like this. Lord, lies of shame and doubt fill me so easily. Remind me they are not your voice, that you look at me and you say, I am more than a conqueror. Please shield me when the small voices of judgment feel like too much. I can't do this on my own. When I struggle to feel like I am enough, will you whisper to me again that I am enough because my strength is found in you. And your strength never runs out. It's the same strength that overcame death, just so I could live freely with you. Pitfall number 3, rushing. You know you are rushing if you think things like, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Rushing asks, how long is it going to take to overcome self-doubt? Rushing begs you to consume more information in search of that one tip that will unlock everything for you. More books, more social media posts, another blog, this video. Rushing keeps you from implementing. There is no consistency because you're flitting from this tip to that tip, meaning we're trying everything once or twice. The tip that's going to work for you is the one that's personalized to you. But even more than that, the tip that's going to work for you is the one you commit to. I remember being early on in my healing journey and scrolling through social media, and when I would find a post I connected with, it's almost like I was unconsciously asking myself this: oh, maybe that's what's wrong with me. This thought stemmed from the desire that I just wanted to heal self-doubt quicker. But instead, I kept adding social media diagnoses to my list of things that were wrong with me, and it made me feel like I had even more to overcome. And even when something is encouraging to our healing journey, that feeling can be fleeting. Feeling that disappointment instead of trying to rush or think your way out of it actually allows it to stay less long. That fear that you will get swallowed up in this terrible feeling of constant self-doubt forever, we're going to feed it truth and empower it to look for a way out. So the key mindset shift here is to move from, I don't want to feel this way anymore, to, I won't feel this way forever, but when I do, what do I need in that moment? Adding this question in reminds you that you can take action. This question of what do I need can feel like the hardest question in the world to answer. So let's generate some ideas for each other. What's one thing that allows you to feel grounded again when overwhelm is loud? Tell me in the comments below and see if someone else put one in there that you'd like to try. In this moment, we're not going to talk at God. We're going to talk with Him. So some example prayers could be, God, I confess that I just want to feel better faster. That this constant feeling of self-doubt is endless and I desire peace. Lord, I know you're with me even when I can't feel it. Will you help me to sink into your comforting presence right now? Okay. A recap on the 3 mindset shifts. The mindset that you can overcome self-doubt once and for all leads to shame. Instead, shift to, I will learn how to trust in my ability to navigate situations even when I feel uncomfortable. Number 2, begin to recognize should or shaming language and interrupt it with this truth. You're going from I should be farther along by now to I can love myself especially here. Or in this moment, my presence is valuable and I am enough. Number 3, pivoting from I just don't want to feel this way anymore to I won't feel this way forever, but when I do, what do I need to feel safe? One thing you'll notice in these mindset shifts is they advocate for your inner feeling of peace, not comfort. Seeking comfort keeps you small. Being able to anchor to security in something unchanging leads to a peace that you can have anytime, anywhere. I guess you can call that a bonus 4th mindset shift. They were all mind-blowing for me in my journey. They allowed me to discover what authentic me looked like and learning to love myself wherever I'm at. Which one's connecting with you? Tell me in the comments below, and then write down what's connecting with you, or save this video so you can return to it when you need it. If you resonate with this video and often find yourself going into detective mode, analyzing the things that people say, wondering if they're about you, then imagine this: feeling unmoved and unbothered while you're around someone in a bad mood. Yet you stay lighthearted, trusting it has nothing to do with you. Inside my group program, the Solid Self-Trust Blueprint, you'll confidently ditch self-doubt, the need to please, and the desire to do it perfectly. Even if putting your first feels selfish, change feels risky, but you're ready to break free from your long-time patterns. Find out I'm offering this program next by getting on the waiting list using the link in the description. I can't wait to see you there. Thanks, friends.